And yeah, it's just one account, but yeah, it's too bad. Like, I remember having good times in the morning structure. I'm nights, and I love nights. I wouldn't give them nights for anything. But I remember having good memories in the morning structure. I remember I remember talking with this girl that was ghetto from Whittier. I'm pretty sure she's gone already. I remember talking with her, and she's like, "Oh man, they don't roll up on me like that. I'm from Whittier, homie. Like, I'll really roll up on you like Big V." I remember her. She was a character. Remember like first alpha post training. I remember seeing two of my trainers just playing catch with the football. Just having a good time. You know, I remember keep in mind, it was a bit of a while ago. But I remember one of my leads. He just got through. He was playing like Baldur's Gate 3, and you could take your break if you rolled a D20 or like a D15 on the. Like, you could take your break early depending on how high you rolled to pass the success check. What a guy! I remember I remember there's just other leads that I don't see anymore. That they either lost their lead status. I remember when I first was at Point, and Tom, the lead, which I try not to say names, and my bad. Again, it doesn't matter ultimately, but you know. But he was a lead, and I just remember first of all I was doing Point like out of post training, and I was like, dude, I don't know how to do this. I'm like, the operation's gonna go down in flames. He's like, don't worry about it, and he just watched me the whole time, and at the end he's like, I'm proud of you, son. And now he's at tolls and it's no longer a lead. Remember the people I trained in with, absolutely goated. A lot of them got trained elsewhere, but I don't know. It's one of the things where I would like to see those people again, but I don't know. People say, I just heard today that people said it's different than now than what it was when I trained in. Which, you know, it could be the new crowd. I don't know. It could be. You know, things comes in like ebbs and flows, you know, such is life. You know, call me a philosopher. But, yeah, that's the main thing. I mean, again, it makes you appreciate what you currently have. Which is, like, I may not be able to see the people that I really enjoyed that were in the mornings. I may not be able to see, you know, like 3 or 4 people that are on top of my mind. But it's a give and take. You know, I get to see other people now and have that consistent, like, hanging out type vibe. But yeah, I don't know. It always, I feel like all these videos just end up me just talking about something I'm thankful about. It's specifically related to what I do, actually. But relating to more close to home, And I guess I'll mention this just because, like, it wasn't a secret, but it was something I readily, like, talked about. But, to give some backstory, me and my my family members, we went to Vegas and we filmed a video. And during the video, well, not during the video, but like off the video, I was talking with my family members about like, oh, like, who are you, like, are you seeing anybody right now or anything? And I had nothing to tell, but I did, like, I do talk to new people all the time. And I was explaining how I just went up to some girl, started talking with her, and got her number. And again, everybody was like drinking alcohol, so I don't know how many people remembered, but some of them did. Fast forward, like in that case, I was extraordinarily hesitant to mention it, but you know, it's like that type of environment where it's like honesty and people are giving me honesty. I want to give people back what I'm getting, so like it was kind of that situation. But that happened again, where another family member of mine, and this is why, like, I feel like dating can be complicated. Another family member was talking about how he would like to go out with this one girl. He would like to go out with this one girl that is friends with his brother and his girlfriend. But the thing is, they have like a weird, like, he's like, when do I pull the shot? When do I fire? When do I ready, fire, aim? You know, aim for the whites of their eyes. But the thing is, like, when do you say that? Because, like, so you're not a friend, but you're not a friend. He was saying all these like choosy me signs, like, this is like, I'll get to the point, right? But he was saying, oh, she was like so friendly, but like, is she just friendly, or is like that's a sign, right? And it was going through all these different things. I'm just like, dude, why don't you just make it uncomplicated? Like, he was telling all this stuff. Like, oh yeah, we text. Like, she sent me an emoji one time. It seems so complicated. I don't know. It's like, just, I don't know. Okay, so I feel like I'm not explaining it very well. But basically, I learned was that, like, dating within like a friend circle seems super complicated. Having said that, so the reason why I say all that was we're talking with them about that, and the question ends up being brought up again. It's like, hey Esteban, are you seeing anybody? Right? This happens like once a year, right? And again, we're talking open honesty, right? I would usually never say anything like this, but it's like we're in that environment, and I want to be like, I think it's important to feel like you're not holding anything back from somebody, especially when those are people that you've known your entire life. Like, I want to do my best to always be honest with everybody, which is why I'm so glad that I'm acoustic. Okay, I don't want to go down the rabbit hole, but so at a moment I was like, need to be honest. So I said how I talked to 12 people one day, 12 people another day from UCLA. I got 5 phone numbers, and 4 girls dipped, and 1 girl was like almost like, well, said yes, but then she said no at the last second. So I told him that story, and I guess now just my family knows, which is why I'm saying this officially now, which is that now that my family knows that I approach people and I talk to new people, and that's how I choose to go about meeting somebody. That's what I'm doing this summer. This summer, I am going to go ham, and I feel like that's not a phrase I should use in this context, but I'm going to do a lot of approaches, do a lot of walking. This summer, it's different than last summer, but because I can do walking approaches, and I'm gonna bust out like 15 to 20 a day. More closer to 20. My max is 21, but closer to 20. And just want to make sure I see everybody here. But closer to 20. That's what I want to be doing this summer. So I might film more during that. So probably start that in like a week and a half maybe. So I have a lot more juicy details about that. But that's all I want to say about that for right now, at least. I feel like that part of my life I can get really detailed on, just because you know, I want to make sure it's important that I don't, like, I'm not too specific, you know, just because it's like a personal privacy thing. So it's like these may be like useful to listen to back one day, but they also might not be. But at this point, like, I'm good with it being like this. You know, this is for me at the end of the day, and for anybody else watching. You know, I think like, there's the idea of like, why make this public, right? I feel like for me at least, it helps when you feel like you know that you know somebody. And I feel like I can talk, like, I would have this conversation with or without the camera. I feel like I would. I feel like I have. So for me personally, I'm like, want to film it, and you know, if anybody out there is you know, like somebody like me where they're just like, I'm just not connecting with the people around me, they could watch these and feel like they are connected with somebody else in their life. You know, it's not, you know, I don't have fancy video editing or anything like that. It's very uncut, and it's very real. Just not the personal details part, but everything else is on the up and up, which is why I find it important to release these in public. Even though for the most part they're just me. Like, I want to use a YouTube app, or not a YouTube app. I want to use one of those AI apps. It'll scan the video, watch it, and then I could give like a description of it and place that in the description. So like, when I ever want to watch these back again, you know, it's there for me. So you know, I want to make sure I have these. You know, I don't want to talk too much about time, because I feel like I do that a lot with my other videos. But I want to make sure I don't forget about it. You know, one day I wake up, I'm just going to be X years old, Y years old. But on a, you know, we're talking on a subject that's important, but to make a smooth transition, right? What also is important is grades. And your boy, gang, you know, I passed all my classes this semester. Passed my business law with a B. Passed my math 115 with a C, 75. Passed my accounting class with a 72, but rounds up to a C. I passed all of them. So this semester, absolute success. And the one reason why it's a big achievement is my past math class. I failed my past math 115 3 times. I failed that 3 times. Having said that, now that I'm dialed in Dude, I passed that. My final, I got a 77% on my final. Don't go, buddy. Don't do it. I got a 77% on my final. Dude, I might just be the greatest alive. Like, actually. 6'5", 255 pounds of muscle. I might just be the greatest alive. Having said that, big achievement. So we're making strides, you know. But who knows what the future holds, you know. There will be a day where it gets like, what are you striving for? Which is, I have been taking my protein, I've been working out. So, like, I'll be curious to see where I land on this. Whereas my future, the way I see it, is I've done my work. I look physically fit, that were like I could like actually dateable, right? Because it's a self